is one of the most influential first-person shooters ever released. It broke a lot of boundaries for its time and still has an active, although terrible, player base. Does it live up to the countless memories? Join me and let's take a trip down memory lane. Hello everybody and welcome to Memory Lane. I almost called it the wrong name for Team Fortress 2. So this one's a little special because I got two of my friends playing as well. And we're going to be playing together, but you guys won't hear them. I won't hear them. We'll just be playing together, so they might try to troll me or something, but it's just for the fun. Okay, let's get in. So, this game has always meant a lot to me because I used to play this on Xbox 360 a lot. It was one of my favorites on there, and it's continued to be one of my favorite shooters. So I'm really excited to play it today. I haven't played in a long time. Whoa, it's loud. I'll fix that in post, but okay, so I think we'll go through every character. I'm gonna be Scout at first. I have my crosshair turned off. There we go. Usually I have a custom HUD on, but today I wanted to turn it off. So, this is Scout, if you guys haven't played the game. Oh shit. He is the fastest, nimblest, but he has the least amount of health. Or, well, he's tied for the least amount of health with another class we'll see later. He has a double jump, short range, well, like sort of medium range shotgun, and a pistol and baseball bat. So, he's kind of an infiltrator to go in and do stuff like that. And then he runs out, gets some health, goes right back in. So, the thing with TF2 that's really fun is each class has many different unlocks you can have for them. Like, there's a default baseball bat, but right now I'm using the atomizer, which gives me an extra third jump. But there's all sorts of things, like this pistol is called the Pretty Boys Pocket Pistol. Pretty Boys Pocket Pistol, Pretty Boys Pocket Pistol. That's a good trigger word.
Did you fuck the Kraken?
Okay. So. So.
You heard me.
So this game has voice chat too, as you can hear.
If you could fuck the Kraken, would you?
It's quite funny.
Genuine question.
So,
I'm listening.
So the unlocks, like the Pretty Boys Pocket Pistol, it gives health every time I hit an enemy with it. Whereas the normal pistol is just, a regular pistol.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Something I'll say is the TF2 community is very, very horny, sadly. It's kinda weird sometimes, but it's also funny. We're on a pretty good streak right here. So yeah, Scout really gets in there, runs out, does some damage. He's probably my second or third favorite character. I'm not totally sure where I would place him. Awesome. We top fragged. We did the best on our team. Okay. So that was Scout and the introduction to this game that I love so much. I don't have quite as many memories with this game as other games, but I did play it a lot on Xbox, and I've been playing it a lot. I'd say 2021, 2022. I played like 400 hours of this game in like 6 months, which I guess isn't a lot, but isn't a lot for a high school student, I should say. But it was a big game for me. So I guess Scout is my third most played, but I would rate him like my second favorite class. Next up, we will be playing, I think, Demo Man, or Pyro. I'm trying to remember which one is the second. Oh, it's Soldier. What the hell? I forgot. Okay. So Soldier. Here, look, I'll show you what the loadout menu looks like. So this is Soldier. This is any cosmetics you have. These are some of the ones I have. Here you can pick which rocket launcher you want to use. There's a bunch of different ones. You can pick what secondary and what melee weapon. So this is my Soldier loadout I use. It's just the default rocket launcher, the Conjurer, which as I do damage, I gain an ability to boost me and my team's speed and regeneration, which usually there's no regeneration, so it's really useful. And I got the escape plan, which the lower health I have makes me run faster. But I do get marked for death, so I take extra damage while I'm holding it. So it's useful for getting out of some sticky situations. Soldier, I think, is up there too in terms of my favorite class, but mainly just because
English or Spanish?
Mainly just because of oh, I'm gonna have to censor that. Maybe just because of the rocket jumping. It's really fun to do.
10 seconds, people, move it up.
See, like that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You can jump around really easy, and it's really fun to do. It's a skill you can learn pretty easy too, pretty quick. Shit, let's heal. Something I'll say about TF2, the worst part of it is the fan base. It's like, I think it's
I don't know, man. Fucking stupid ass helicopter.
one of, if not the most toxic fan bases I've ever been a part of. So, if you are an innocent, light-hearted person, I do not recommend trying this game. It'll make you lose faith in humanity pretty quickly. Oh, scout got us, but we got him too. Okay, well that was Soldier. We didn't get to play him as much, but it's all right. This is Pyro. This is one of my favorite classes too. I love almost all the classes. So,
Excuse me, what the fuck?
Pyro is, as the name implies, a class revolving around flamethrowers.
Oh no.
And fire projectiles in general. He really is useful for getting in close and mainly checking for spies, which when we get to spy, you'll be able to understand more why that's a big deal. Oh, okay, that was a good kill. So, let's get this medic to heal us. So something with... God, how did I not hit him? Something with the combinations of items you can have as characters is there becomes a thing referred to as subclasses, which is when you can put items together that, when all put together, changes the way you play the game enough that it is different than how you would play it with just the normal class. So, what I'm playing right now is slightly different than
Hey
normal
guys,
Pyro.
who's stop playing with a worm?
It's combo Pyro, technically, that's what it's called. It's Pyro where I burn him and then I switch to a shotgun and shoot him. Pyro
Need some
also,
grouping up here.
Pyro also has a key ability
Because of that.
called air blasting, which is when you hold the
What do you think
flamethrower,
I've been
you can
doing?
right click to
No, where are you
shoot air out, which can deflect rockets or grenades or any projectile based weapon back at the person. Oh, okay. So that was it for Pyro. So now we'll be Demo Man. Ooh, I'm gonna switch around a little bit. Okay. So Demo Man, he has a grenade launcher and a sticky bomb launcher, both of which shoot projectile explosion-based weapons. But the sticky bomb launcher is able to wait to detonate. It's manually detonated. So like that would be great here on this point. Right here. So if someone walks through, I can just right click and blow them up. Let's see if anyone does. I hope someone does. Oh, that guy almost came through. That sniper. There we go. I hit him for
I love you,
100.
dog.
I hope this guy comes through right now. Okay, so Demo Man, I'm not the biggest fan of. Mainly, it's pretty much a skill issue, but I really am not
I
good
am
with
really
his
got tempted to say that that guy's
projectiles.
aimbotting.
I have a hard time landing pipes, which is what it means when you shoot the grenades.
Like testicles.
snipes.
That
Playing
freaking
with
guy
that
with the
one.
fortified compound, sniper. Sniper with the bow.
So, and then also I'm not very good at placing his sticky traps to where they end up proving useful. So I end up usually playing. I want to show you guys because this is probably the most popular, biggest subclass, like I explained, in the game. So it is called Demo Night. You play with the Alibaba Wee Booties, the Tide Turner, and anything here really. I'm gonna play with the Islander. And then we respawn. So we can check it out.
It's not my day, is it?
I love my worm. My worm's name is Jerry.
So Demo Knight has one
What
weapon,
does Jerry do?
a melee weapon.
He
And
wants...
you can
Dude.
charge in with your shield and you run faster and have more health. So it's really the only true melee class, even though it's not its own class. The more kills you get in the bottom right, where it says heads, the higher that number is, the more health and the more speed you will have. Like there we go, we got one head, so now we have 190 health, but we just got blown up. I just wanted to show you guys that because it's one of my favorite ways to play Demo Man, and it's pretty fun. I would recommend it. Okay, so now we're gonna play Heavy. So Heavy,
Since when were TF2 maps good?
Heavy is probably one of the least liked, well not least liked, but the least played classes in the game. Because there's just better alternatives in most scenarios than there is to Heavy. Oh man, that spy backstabbed us. That's the big problem with Heavy. You get backstabbed. We'll give it another go so I get a better chance to show the class. So Heavy is real slow. He has 300 health. And he has a minigun, a secondary, which I have the sandwich in this case, and a melee. And his minigun is great at shredding enemies, but Heavy's problem, he's such a big target,
And a century.
such a big hitbox. And the amount of health he has just doesn't regulate for how much health he should have to be prove useful. And so I usually end up not playing Heavy very much. Although he is the class I have gotten the most points with in a single life. Because if you're playing payload map, which we are right now, and you're on a good map, he can be insanely powerful. Okay, now we have Engineer. So Engineer, I've been playing a lot more recently, honestly, is he can build buildings. Speaking of, I should have built something up here. So he can build buildings. This is a teleporter. So you can build the teleporter. You can punch it to make it go up faster. And Engineer has metal, as you can see in the bottom right. And with this metal, that's how he builds his buildings. He can build sentry guns and dispensers. Dispensers heal and give ammo. Sentries shoot any
nothing fucking
upgraded
happened.
level 1, level 2, and level 3, and it progressively gets more health and more powerful, more armaments. But right now I'm playing with, the reason I have a robot hand is I'm playing with the Wrangler, which makes it so I have a mini sentry instead that costs much less to go up and is generally more assault oriented since we are attacking right now.
Fucking animations.
It's better to use the normal sentry if you're defending, usually. Oh, we got backstabbed by a spy. Man, these spies keep getting us. But other than that, he just has a shotgun and a pistol. Nothing very special. Okay, next, we are probably the most important class that nobody wants to play. The medic. He's obviously the healer. He can shoot crossbows. He has a sort of defensive gun, but the crossbow is generally accepted to be the best gun he has, and it's not super good offensively. I just watched that spy backstab a guy. So the medic, he heals. You want to keep your team all
I
top
tried
on their
feeding my
health.
worms uranium so they could live longer. Maybe they'd mutate like Incredible Hulk. But to no avail, they die quickly due to radiation poisoning.
Oh, I killed someone. Oh my fucking god. A bunch of people just died. Excuse my language, but Jesus Christ.
terrible, man.
Are they know I
Okay,
would
so
kill?
let's stay back a little bit.
I feel like a monster. I miss my worms.
So, yeah, you heal up, and then you get a thing called an Uber charge over time in the bottom right. And once it gets to 100 for a short period of time, I can make my teammate that I'm healing invincible. So I'm doing it. Recharging my demo man, and hopefully doing something good. Which is, this is also my friend. Oh, I died, but we won. Awesome.
Do my worms unlock me? Are they smart enough to feel such a thing? I don't know.
Great. Okay, so now we will be sniper. This is the class I played the most because I don't know why I like sniping in games. Maybe I'm a masochist or something, but that's besides the point. He is my most played class, and I would say probably my favorite class, even though he is pretty controversial because a lot of people don't think he fits into the game at all. Because this game is a generally close quarters combat game, except for this one instance of sniper. So right now I have the bushwhacker, which is just a melee that does critical hits instead of mini crits, which, if you don't know the game, you won't really understand what that means. This is the Girardi, which is a bottle of piss that you throw on people, and it'll make them covered in it is pretty self-explanatory. Whoa. You just snipe. It's not that hard to explain or do. Well, it is a little hard to do, but there we go, headshot. Okay, so the sniper I have currently gives extra. So if I get enough headshots on people, it makes it charge faster. So the charge, you have to wait a second for it to charge to get full damage on a shot. Otherwise, you only do 50 damage if you just quick scope, like if you're playing Call of Duty or something. But if you get a headshot, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Another one. There we go. Headshot. Oh shit. Oh, he sniped me.
Nice try.
Got me a good shot. Okay, so that was sniper. And finally, we have my least favorite class. Just because I can't play him good. If I could play him good, I would love to play Spy. But I just really suck at him for some reason. So he is the tricky one of the bunch. He can turn invisible. He has a pistol, a revolver that does decent damage, and a knife that you can backstab people with.
I've lost so
And you
many words this
insta-kill
year.
them if you backstab them. It's
I even
insta-kill
lost
no
one
matter
because
how much health they
I
have.
left them by the window and I left the curtains.
And he has a sapper that he can use to destroy
got
enemy
burned to death by the
buildings.
sun.
But the big thing is
Found the
he
corpse.
has. I'm trying to remember which button it is.
All dried up and
There we go.
so it's
He
such
has a disguise
preventable
kit
death.
where you can choose to disguise as the enemy team. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm trying to sneak in. Fuck.
Yes, it was scrumptious.
So now we look like we're a pyro. So we're gonna go behind. Fuck! Damn it! See, this is why I hate. This is why I hate Spy. I just, it's so hard to read people. Pyros are great counters to spies because they can just burn
How
through a
many
disguise.
fucking times by the same guy? How many times? That's like 20 now.
So we'll keep trying Spy. I think that'll be fun to try to get a good game going with Spy. Even though I absolutely suck at him. And I could get better if I put in practice, but it just makes me irrationally angry for some reason. There we go. Let's go back here. Fuck. Yeah.
I'll miss my worms.
There we go. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave this video here then. We explored every class. We did everything I wanted to do. We got through 3 games where we didn't do very good, but can't complain. It's still fun. Alright. So, I hope you guys have a good night, a good rest of your day, a good time in general. And I'll see you guys later. Good night.